Buenos dias. Happy Tuesday, or whenever you're tuning in. This is an evergreen message, so you can get a blessing at any time. It's your girl, Letitia Cotto. I am the founder of Letitia Cotto Presents. I teach mindset mastery to music creatives and music professionals. And I have a team of project managers that support music creatives as they contribute to the world in only the way that they can. So what that means is it's never a dull moment, always something going on. And it just keeps getting better and better. So today I actually have a pretty busy day. I've got 2 podcast interviews that I am recording today that I'm super excited about. A little bit nervous, not gonna lie. I had a podcast a couple of years back, and I had people that I interviewed, but it wasn't a huge piece of the podcast. Most of it was just me talking about self-love. So I'm familiar with it, but it's been a while, so I feel like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? So I'm super excited about that. But I'm using a new platform, and so it always makes me a little bit nervous to try new technology, because I don't want to be the person that's like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? But I promise I have a point, and I will keep it short today. Show up anyway. So a lot of times, especially when you first start creating content, you feel some type of way, like you feel like you're talking to yourself. And you may go on live and nobody joins you, or one person joins you and it's your cousin. And you may create reels and Instagram stories, and you do all the best practices and the hashtags and all this stuff, post at certain times to maximize your users, whatever. And you only get 5 likes. And you start to feel down because you're like, man, like I'm trying to show up in a bigger, brighter way, and it's not working. Like, what is wrong? But the truth of the matter is there is a wisdom and a divine intelligence that guides your life and your growth as a music creative and a music professional. And so you want to fall in love with the process and allow yourself to improve. And what I mean by that is you might actually want to thank God that at this point in your career, not that many people are tuning in, so that you can practice and get comfortable with creating content, showing up on Instagram Live. The more that I do this, especially, when I try to like get ready, I have so much respect for influencers who do this day in and day out, because it's actually a lot harder than it seems to get on Beyonce's internet and do your makeup and talk and be intelligible and be charismatic and have people tune in. Like, it's actually pretty difficult. And so you want to take the time to create mastery even in your social media content, and you want to show up anyways. Because right now, and this is just real talk, if 5,000 people were to join this live, I would become so overwhelmed. I probably would not even be able to get my point across, right? And so the way that I look at it is, when you are building something at the very beginning, when nobody's showing up, when nobody's tuning in, when nobody's liking your post, use that as an opportunity to refine your message, to improve your speaking skills, and really hone in on what it is that makes you different and what it is that you're here to contribute and to share, right? So, one day I'll look back on this and I'll be like, dang, Tish, you was really doing to get ready with me. You was like really trying to make this work. And I will also applaud this version of me because I didn't give up and I stuck with it and I got better. And you will see the improvement over time from my first lives to like 3 years from now, in terms of delivery, in terms of message, in terms of following and engagement and likes and all of that, because I showed up anyways. And I didn't get down about, oh, nobody's joining my live, nobody's liking my stuff. That's not the point. Use this time to refine your message, to improve your public speaking skills, to experiment and try new things and to figure out what is your flavor, what makes you different. Because what makes you different is what makes you special. I see so many talented artists out there, but I couldn't tell you artist A from artist B because they look similar, they sound similar. And so I usually just end up scrolling because there's nothing compelling there to keep me there, to keep me interested. And so that is what you are here to do, whether you are a singer, songwriter, producer, and you want to be in front of the camera, or if you want to work behind the scenes, you still have to market yourself and sell yourself and be able to explain to people what makes you different, what makes you special, and how you can contribute to getting them where they want to be and meeting their goals. So it is a process that everybody has to go through at some point in their career. So I want you to, instead of obsessing over analytics and obsessing over who liked it or who saw it or who shared it, use this time as a sacred container to, again, refine your message, improve your public speaking skills, experiment, and then hone in on what makes you special and what makes you different. Because that is going to be key in differentiating you from other people. It's what makes you different that makes you compelling, and it's what makes you special, and it's what people will be drawn to. I think that in the industry, you know, there are a lot of people who don't know what they're doing, and they're looking around at what everybody else is doing, and they're looking at best practices and trends and algorithms and trending songs and sounds. And yes, do all of that, but also trust that you are the only you in the entire universe, and you have a sacred wisdom and intuition that you have been gifted with, so that no matter how you show up, it will be different because you are different. And you want to be as authentic as possible, as honest and transparent as possible about where you are, because what happens is that authenticity acts like a magnet and attracts your people to you and repels those not for you. And so use this time wisely, because it won't last forever, right? If you will be consistent, if you'll take it seriously, and if you will back your desire with action and back your action with faith, you allow God to move in your career. And so during this time, you know, and I talked about this yesterday, prepare for what you prayed for. And that's in everything. That is in the songs that you write. That's in building relationships. That's how you show up on social media. All of this is preparation for what's to come. What you don't want to happen is that opportunity knocks on your door and you're not even dressed. You still in your pajamas. Like, we got to get ready. We got to get prepared. So I pray that this is a blessing to you. If you found value in this, please do me a favor. Please like and share with a music colleague, drop a comment, and sign up for my free course, 3 Mindset Mistakes That People Make. It's Candela and it's completely free. So I bless you. Have a fantastic Tuesday, or whenever you're tuning in. I'm going to get ready and go out there and knock it out the park with these podcast interviews. So stay tuned. The Music Mastermind podcast is going to be, I'm super excited about it. So, all right, holla.